Coffee. I'm here with Be Creative Crafts, and welcome to Off the Hook. If this is your first time here, welcome to the channel, and if you are returning, welcome back. So y'all, we've already got somebody in the basement waiting to come up, so I'm going to do my intro super quick and go ahead and get the panel up so we can get to crafting. Okay, so y'all, the first thing I want to let y'all know is I will have something coming up for Christmas in July, so y'all are going to want to watch for that video introducing it. If anybody would like to join me, let me know. I'm not doing anything super elaborate. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a playlist, and I'm going to do a giveaway, and I'm going to be giving away one of my spa baskets. It's just a little small basket full of goodies. So that's what I'm going to be giving away. You'll have the whole month of July to do what I say on my video. Everybody else, you can do your own rules. Basically, all I'm going to do is do a playlist so that everybody can go to that playlist and see all of the channels that are affiliated with me, or not really affiliated, but you know what I'm saying, that want to get in on it with me. I will have a playlist of everybody's intro video. They can go watch it, follow your instructions. You'll be responsible for your own thing. It's not like a true collab where everybody has to do the same thing. It's just do what you want to do, and then I'm just going to create a playlist so that everybody's stuff is right there together. So if you want to do it, just send me, where's my little banners? Send me an email to becreativecrafts1@gmail.com. Let me know that you want to participate. And then when I do my intro video, I can tag you in my description. And then once you get your video up telling about your giveaway and what you want to do, then send me the link to that, and then I will add it to a playlist in YouTube. That way everybody can just go there and watch it and see all the little boop, 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 all the channels that are participating. All right. I think that's it. I did it really quick. See, I told y'all I would. Okay, let me hide that. See if we got anybody else new in the comments. Hey, Rudy, welcome in. Do I have yogurt? I do not currently. I got some frozen yogurt. Yeah, but anywho, all right, let me get my guest up on stage. Welcome, Miss Nancy. Hello, hello. Let's see here. I have a message coming through. All right. Hey, Lisa, welcome in. So, y'all, tonight, I'm still working on my temperature blanket. I haven't worked on it since the last time we were all together. So, anywho's, I got to move this stuff out of the way, though. My other jar, the one I decorated, is still in the living room. So these undecorated are holding the glue sticks. And y'all, the craft show last weekend, it was well. We had quite a few people come through. Sales weren't fantastic, but they weren't terrible either. It was a lot of fun. It was just it was a different type of atmosphere than any of the other shows that I've done. It was just real inviting. I really enjoyed it. My friend and I talked about it. I told her something. I said it almost felt like we were in a Hallmark movie. It was just so, I don't know. It was just, everybody was warm and welcoming and helpful, like all the other vendors. I've been to shows, and I don't know, Nancy, did you used to do shows?
I did two. Before
I don't know if you've experienced it, but sometimes I go to a show and the other vendors around me, not all of them, but there are some that will look at you like you have 5 heads, and they will not speak to you because I don't know.
The first one I did was at a church parking lot where they had like 50 vendors, and they're all by themselves.
And they did any, but like, you know, sometimes you go and like, they're just real friendly and they talk. Like these ladies, I had no problem leaving my booth completely unattended. I went and got food, went to the bathroom, whatever. The other ladies, like if somebody came up to my booth, they would be like, oh, she went to the bathroom. Here, let me show you what she's got. They were so helpful.
Oh.
It was nice. It was really, really nice. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Miss Karen.
Hey, Miss Kimberly. Hey, Karen.
Okay. Hey, Gentry and David. Okay. They may have their earbuds in and not listening. But if they're listening, hey. All right. So Oh, and y'all, look. So I got this book for $1. It doesn't show like how to do the patterns, but look how thick this book is. But it shows women and men in my community that put quilts in the quilt show for whatever year this book came out. Now, I was looking for my aunt, and she wasn't in here because she was a big quilter. But, so I went to lay the book down. They have like a in the back, they have like a list of all the names that are in here. And I just went and looked for her name, and she wasn't in there. So I was like, oh, well, that's really neat. And then I did this little number. I was like, oh, and then I went, hey, I know that lady. It was my mother. So I bought it for $1. But it showed that they donated, or not donated, but that they had submitted and that were in the show. So it was pretty neat. And then there were some old quilts. So like my Aunt Brenda had put a quilt in that I don't know if it was her mother-in-law or her grandmother-in-law. So, I mean, this quilt was like over 100 years old, and it was in the quilt show. So, it's a pretty neat book. And then
Miss Lisa has a question for you.
Okie dokie. Let's see. Pam, am I still going to make my Jericho crochet quilt? Yes. And hey, Gentry.
Hey, Gentry.
Yes. And I am on my last color block row. So, yahoo! Then I will record the video. Then I will record me doing the border. And then I'll have to edit it. So, yes, I am still doing the crochet Jericho. It is coming. And I showed it to the quilt ladies last weekend. And they were impressed. I was like, yay!
Hey, that's a good
thing.
The
original as well. They really liked the quilted version that Miss Kimberly created. So, but check out this book that one of the ladies came and gave me. It's Crochet Patterns. It's from Hirschner's, and it's from like 1980 something, 1988. And there's some really cool stuff in here. So when I flip my screen here in a little bit, or flip cameras, I'll show it to you. So, like, because some of the stuff, like what's old is new again kind of thing. There's some stuff in here that has withstood the test of time. And y'all know I like the lemon peel stitch. So this sweater right here, I was like, oh, that's the lemon peel stitch.
Oh, that's pretty.
The seed stitch. So the seed stitch is the same as the lemon peel. So I thought that was pretty cool. But I'll show that to y'all in a little bit.
Kimberly said, of course they were impressed with your work.
But they were really impressed with yours too, because I showed them the picture of it up on the wall. And they were like, she was like, oh, wow, that's going to be beautiful. I was like, girl, I know it's going to be orange. Please. But they all really liked it. So, all right. I think that's it. I'm still like in fast speed because I was trying to get done quickly so I could get you up on screens, and I need to just slow down.
Relax.
Just back it up a little.
It's laid back.
Yes. All righty. Let's see here. What was I going to do? Okay.
I don't know.
Yes, I need this to see where I'm at on my temperature blanket. I thought I had finished the other colors. 1, 2, 3. I did. I just didn't write it down.
Hey, Miss Angel. You're not going to join us, Miss Angel?
Yes, those in my group. I sent out the link. If you missed it, it is there. So y'all just pop in whenever you want. If you don't want to show your face, you can show your hands. Or your project, whatever you are working on. Okay, let me just make sure I got all my colors right here. And I'm going to work on my temperature blanket. Hey, Bojan, welcome in. How are you doing?
Bojan.
So,
I'm working on a gingerbread man. Yes, I know it's June.
It's almost Christmas in July. So has anybody done any of the Juneween? I guess that's how you say it.
Juneween. Yeah.
Apparently June was supposed to be like Halloween in the summer. Juneween.
Yeah.
I don't know how you say it. Juneween.
It's Juneween.
Anyway, I didn't do anything because
I was going to do the
June was a blur, y'all. I'm just gonna say it was just like snapping us over.
Miss Lisa's going to the bushes.
Okie dokie.
I was gonna do the Dollar Tree dollhouse that I did the gingerbread house. I was
Yes.
gonna make one because I bought two of them. I was gonna make one into a haunted house, but I don't know where the time went.
Exactly. And I have the dollhouses to make over as well. But because I bought a whole box of the daggum things. Because my Dollar Tree didn't have any, so I had to order them online. Which I mean, I think it was a box of 12. So I mean, I paid like what, $15, or however much it calculates out to. But anyway, so let's see. Karen says she sent you a picture of her finished blanket today, and she's sewing on the dog was a task. Ooh, you better get
Let
a
me
critter crawling out at me. And Bojan is good working on a vest. Woohoo!
let me go check. She probably sent it in the group.
Okay, I am going to. Let's see. Kimberly said she has some of those houses in storage. Well, when you finally get them out, we will have to do a project together on them. We have to go grab something to get that critter. Sorry, y'all. Gotta get a drink. I had tea tonight.
Chats. No, not chats. Manage. No. Oh, there she is. She sent it 3 minutes ago. Made for grandson's first new friend. That isn't one. That is one.
Cool.
Oh, I see what you mean about the doggy in the middle.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna turn this off while I try to kill this critter.
Go for it. I know all about critters.
I don't know where he went.
Miss Karen, would you like us to share it on the stream?
Yes, let us know.
I know she put it in my group, but I don't know if she wants it.
Sorry for the crinkling, y'all. I'm trying to find out where it went. It's a creepy crawly critter, and he needs to not be up here.
I know the feeling. Every time I hear something like, "He better be outside. He better be outside."
Oh, I found it.
As long as they're outside, they don't bother me. But if they start coming inside, she says, "Sure you can."
All right, cool.
Let me go and set it up for when you get a chance.
Okay. I'm ready whenever you are. Whoop.
It's ready.
Ooh, pretty. Nice.
Oh yeah, this one I can zoom in. I like those colors.
Very nice.
Look at the puppy in the middle.
Oh, cute. That's cute, Karen.
That's as close as it's gonna let me.
She said the dog is an iron-on, but I sew them on. And Angel says I don't do the creepy crawly critters. I know, right? I may have to go get some spray. That way, I don't have to like try to squish. But I lost it again.
You lost the bug again?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the hard part. Is like, where did it go?
Yeah, because it ran.
Stop sharing.
I used to have the spray in here, and I don't know what I did with it. It need to be gone.
She says that is a Karen swirl.
Oh.
Oh, so it's all in one color colorway. That is pretty.
Okay.
It looks very soft too.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna turn the camera and hope that he is gone. And yeah.
Let me switch my camera.
What did I do? There it is.
And this is what I'm working on.
I'm gonna zoom us in.
Right there.
There we go.
That's what I'm working on.
That's cute.
Mine is the red on his arms and feet. I didn't like the red.
He's cute though.
We'll see once we get to his bow tie if I'm going to do a red bow or something else. And I can't tell you. Let's see. Designer is Marissa Toys, right there. I
Okay.
cannot recall if it's a free pattern or not. I just Google Easy Gingerbread Man by Marissa Toys, and you should find it. Maybe I'll look it up so you guys can see it.
Let's see here. Miss Karen says the little boy that lives across the street have play days, so I need to make them a blanket. Aw, cute.
Easy
So here is the book, y'all.
Gingerbread
Hold on. I'll go a little bit bigger.
Man, Marissa.
Kimberly said, are those ears or horns or what?
On what?
On the gingerbread guy?
There's no horns on him.
Ears?
No ears either.
I don't know then.
He's got some.
Oh,
he's got frosting on his head.
You can't see the frosting. It's not coming through. It's blending into the background of the paper.
Here. Let's fix that. Where's my pencil? My marker.
Because it's if you just put your hand up, it might show it because it's
white on white.
Yeah, and you know how white blows out.
There you go. That's a frosting top of his head.
Hey Trish, welcome in.
Hey Trish.
Okay, I'm gonna go big. I'm gonna leave you over to the side for a second. Let's look at this book. Well, that didn't make me any bigger, did it? Really?
Yeah, it did. I'm looking for the pattern to share if anybody wants to try it.
So this book is volume 2, number 1, from February 1988.
It is a free pattern.
So we got coasters. Awesome. That's good. So we got some filet. And it's a little, it says cherub. Oh, I see them. I see the little. And then there's this sweater, which I thought that was kind of cute. And you can tell this is definitely in the 80s because it's those little sweaters that stop like at your darn belly button. They're gonna have to be a little bit bigger and a little longer. They gotta cover my tuchus. They need to hide all the stuff.
I don't like how.
And we got a loop stitch rug. That's cute. Yeah. You don't like what?
I don't like edge.
And there's a little cardigan. And looks like they cross-stitched the hearts on after the fact. You could just, change colors and do that as a single crochet instead of going back and doing the little X's, but And this is a puppy. This is a finger or a puppet, a hand puppet. Can you see his little eyes? Hold on. I'm trying not to show the pattern, but look, there's his eyes.
I was doing something like that. Sherry lamb chops.
Yes.
I was doing that for Earl, but it got left behind.
Aw. That's too bad. And then this, they crocheted lace around a pillowcase.
If anybody's interested in the gingerbread pattern, I just shared it.
Okay, great. There it is, y'all. It's in the chat. And these are some little baskets they made. And it tells you how to, it tells you how to make them stiff. Oh, they use the sugar method. I personally don't recommend that because you know who likes sugar? Mice.
I was going to say bugs and mice.
Yep. Okay, so then there's this sweater, which I kind of like that one. That one would not be bad. That one has withstood the test of time, I think.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know that it goes with a shirt underneath, but, You
can easily add sleeves to that.
Exactly. And then they got these little crochet hearts for Valentine's, which they call them soft sculpture Valentines. But you can make little sachet pillows. Kimberly said, I like that sweater. Me too. And then there's this, which I don't like all the little frou-frou stuff poofy off of it, because that just says to me that you can't wash it and that all them little strands are going to like come off in the wash, or they're going to get all fuzzy. Because look, they got like a pom-pom right here in the middle.
No.
Little kids will pull them little things out, and then you won't have a pom-pom no more.
All that work for nothing.
Mm-hmm. And then there's this baby blanket with the really long fringe.
Don't forget to hit thumbs up and share.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, and I don't mind fringe, but I do. This is another one. You know, I mean, I do like that, but again, look how short that is. That needs to be longer. Like, bring the sweater down to here and then add the border. But that's just real simple. It looks like they just did straight across, and they didn't even put like a collar on it. And then they just seamed it there and added sleeves.
Because some of us need to cover some areas down there.
Exactly. And then they give you a little stitch guide in the back. All right. Oh, they even give you like a crochet hook guide down here, converting it from US to metric to the English numbers.
Oh, that's cool.
Kimberly says, I'm not skinny enough for those short sweaters. Me either. But even when I was skinny, I did have a few of them, but I preferred them to be longer because I'm long-waisted. So the short sweaters were really short. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Okay, let's go back like this. Put this there and get my project. Okay, so I think I've already done 3. I think I'm ready for the gray. Yep. Where are you, Gray?
I can see, but I'm still a little slow in some areas.
That's okay. You're getting there.
Yeah.
Okay, so snip you. And I have not forgotten about the video request on joining the yarn. And I actually think I already have it filmed because I was going to do it when I did the Jericho, because that's how I've been joining the yarn in it. But if I don't already have it filmed up, I will try to get that done this weekend while I'm doing the other videos. My old boss gave me a sweater that was very short like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's also 3/4 length sleeves, which I'm not a big 3/4 length sleeve fan.
No.
But again, I do have some 3/4 length outfit or sleeve outfits, but it's just not my favorite. So she gave me a sweater, 3/4 length sleeve, you know, that hits about right here. And also it was short. So you know what I did to it? I crocheted down the edge, added a little skirt around the bottom, and now it's my ugly Christmas sweater. Oh, Lisa said she has that book. It's the same age as her twin girls. That's cool.
That's pretty cool when you find something that someone else has already that they have in their stash.
Okay, what did I do with my hook? It's behind me. Are we using a J hook? We are, aren't we?
I don't know.
Let's get the book back down. I think so. Pretty sure. Oy. Pretty sure I am. Well, let's not make a big boo-boo. Yes, I'm using my J hook. All right, 6 millimeter.
I made some stitch markers today.
I saw those. Those are nice.
I like them.
You can share if you'd like.
Let me grab the little box. I'm gonna put them away in the box for now. There's a set of 6 with letters on them. Hold on, there we go.
Gooch, there you go. Oh, cute.
Okay, that's a
Coffee.
It's why is it so bright?
Miss Karen said that's why she loves the used bookstore and Goodwill. She goes straight to the books.
There you go.
Coffee.
Those are, I have a set of 6 of those, and then I also made some earrings.
Let's see. Miss Lisa said she wouldn't have her stash if it wasn't for her friend who is no longer here. Aw, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you lost your friend. And Miss Lisa, hey, Miss Lisa Knits, welcome
Hey, Miss
in.
Lisa. That's an earring. I use these wood beads to mimic coffee beads.
Oh, that's cute.
So I have 2 sets of those.
Angel said coffee, her favorite.
They are, the coffee cups are a little over 3/4 of an inch. Just a tad bit over a little 3/4. For now, they're on my Facebook. I will put them on my website later.
Lisa says they are gorgeous. And Karen said Coke stitch marker.
Those little miniature Coke bottles that I have in the camper, Karen? I've been trying to drill a hole on the top of them to put a little eye hook, but it hasn't worked out. So I may have to get different Coke bottles to do that. Maybe a little bit bigger.
She said she needs some, hint, hint.
The reason why that case of Coke is missing 2 or 3 of them is because I tried that. I was trying with a real small drill, like 1/16th of an inch. Wait a minute. I do have a can, Miss Karen. I made this when I made the drinks for my my kitchen. Where is he? Look. I do have one. Let me get him off my hook here.
And Miss Lisa wants to know if this is my temperature blanket. It is. It is. I'm up through April. So now I'm doing the board or the block, the color row or the gray rows between April and May.
Look.
Oh, that's cute. There you go, Karen.
It's made with a wooden dowel, and then I printed the label and put it on there. It's just a wooden dowel that I painted silver. So I did make some of these. Actually, I only made one. If you're interested, I'll make you some more. You want them with or without letters?
Oh, thank you, Lisa.
I like my stitch markers with letters.
I need to get me some. I've got the letters. I've got all the stuff to make more stitch markers. I made a whole bunch and then I quit making them.
And
I didn't really quit.
More of these guys too.
Oh, those are cute. The little.
Yeah, they're not that big.
I just I won't say I quit making them. I just have been making other things instead of those. And Miss Lisa said my colors are gorgeous. Thank you, ma'am.
I made these over 15 years ago. These are FAMU colors. You know those memory wire bracelets?
Yes.
They have memory ring also. So
okay.
So you see it? They just open up and close up right there. So I made myself a set of these with my college colors.
Cool.
See what else I have in here. I had someone send me a bunch of like 6 or 7 sets of stitch markers from Texas, and They didn't say who sent them to me. All they said, someone in Texas loves you. That's all they said. Here's one of them.
Let's see. Who all's in Texas? Miguel.
Adele. Here's one that Chris K sent me that she crocheted itty bitty miniature flowers.
My creepy crawly critter's back.
Oh no.
But guess what? I trapped him.
I have some other ones too. You trapped
him. Yep. Kimberly says, on average, how many stitch markers would you recommend someone have? Well, I got 3 sitting right here. But I tend to lose these. These break easily. These used to be my favorite kind because you can close them. My older ones never broke. This batch that I bought break I can use it maybe once or twice and then it breaks. But I mean, I got 1,000 of them for dirt cheap. So
I can't find the other one.
It's the same as with yarn and fabric. You know.
These are 2 of that set. Those
are nice. Miss Lisa said she's going to be sitting there and listening to both of us. Awesome. Thank you, ma'am. So, y'all, Miss Lisa has been putting out some really cute shorts.
This one here, when we were going through my mother-in-law's stuff, this one was in there.
Oh, I like that. Is that a crown?
It's a little crown. You see? I'm like, oh, I got me that from there.
Let's see.
And then I got
Karen says Kimberly, she has over 100 that you can never have enough. Some are handmade. She has them on a wall hanger. Oh, he's cute.
He's cute. And then this one here is a little paintbrush with a little face. The dolphin goes with a crochet hook that she made me as well, with a dolphin on it.
And I've got a crocheted, I made it was a wall hanging that I turned into a dream catcher. And that's where I have a bunch of my stitch markers that people have sent me. That's where they're hanging at. But I've got it on the other side of the room. I need to bring it over here where it's closer because I need to add some more to it.
I need to, I have an idea for a holder, but I haven't started it yet. But I don't want to say anything until I actually get to it. And this is just a charm that I bought a whole bunch, and this is the last one I have.
I've got some of those too.
But this is just a sampling right here. I don't have them all in here.
See, Lisa said, yep, she's been doing a lot of shorts because she's not knitting anymore. So did I miss a video where you were talking about that? Or are you just taking a break or just not knitting at the moment or just not posting videos right now of knitting?
How many of you have these?
I got some of those too.
Yes.
I like those. I somewhere they're around. And Lisa, if you don't want to answer in the chat, you don't have to. I was just wondering.
With my arthritis, I can't use these anymore.
The little ones.
Yeah, they're just cute to have.
See, Karen said, I love collecting them. I look every time I go to Hobby Lobby for new ones. Cool.
Well, I have a whole bunch of charms that I bought. I just sat down today and said, I'm gonna do some coffee ones. I've had the coffee ones for months. I mean like at least 6 months.
And Lisa said, nope, didn't miss any videos, just permanently not knitting.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Hope it wasn't a bad experience or something that led you to that. I'm just now getting back to my amigurumis because of my eyes. That's been since November. So I'm happy. Oh, show you the little. These are going to be ice skates.
Those are really cute.
And I need your help now.
Okay, so you were asking about that other yarn. You can make more ice skates.
That could be. I can do that. And here are the blades that I use. The stiff. It's almost. You see the.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a little wet, but these are gonna get glued down to here, like that.
Oh, that's cute.
With ice skates.
Cute, cute.
But I'm waiting for them to dry completely before I attach them.
Okay, Angel says you need to search for more coats like your mother-in-law had to make more of those bags. They reminded her of a Vera Bradley. And I saw a video the other day by XOXO Charlie. She bought a quilt at a yard sale and made some totes out of it.
Oh, I never thought of that. This is the bag she's talking about.
So Kimberly and I were talking about it, and we were just like kind of cringing at the thought that she cut up like an antique quilt, but it ended up being a store-bought quilt. But still, you know, you could find a quilt or a damaged quilt like at Goodwill, you know, someone that has a hole in it, and make cute things.
I would.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lisa, but yeah, I'm sorry you had a bad experience. That's just, yeah. Sorry about that.
Sorry, sending you big giant hugs. This is a bag I made with the small jacket that my mother-in-law had. That I cut apart. The gingerbread man would look cute with ice skates.
He would.
I made ice skates for you know the ice hockey. The Panthers, the Florida Panthers.
Yeah,
I made the mascot, and I also made him with removable skates.
Cute. Whoop! It's already 8:38, y'all. I'm sorry. Let me go over here and get Mr. Nightbot to drop down our question. Alrighty, banners. Okay, so the category is still Glassworks with glass in quotations. So remember, glass will be part of the question. Part of your answer. Y'all know what I mean.
Yes, ma'am.
So, all right. So here is tonight's answer. And I did get this one right. So I was like, woohoo, yay me. Okay. I think y'all all will as well. Category, Glassworks. A symbol in computing to indicate something is busy, or an old-time device used using sand to measure time. Let me try that again. Glassworks, glass in quotes, a symbol in computing to indicate something is busy, or an old-time device using sand to measure time. Okie dokie. Lisa said she's happy to support other channels now. Yes, thank you, Lisa. And I'm sorry that people are trying to steal your joy. But I've been enjoying your little shorts. They're cute. And that food place you went to the other day, that looked really yummy. Hey, Tammy.
Hey, Miss Tammy.
I see several. What is hourglass? What is an hourglass? Several hourglasses coming through.
There's just one thing I don't have.
An hourglass?
In my body. But I do have an hourglass. Look.
I have a big old hourglass that I bought when my kids were little. Mine's big. I have a big one. That one looks like the Days of Our Lives one.
It does. I think it will. But some of the sand is clumping in some areas, so it doesn't actually work. But I got it because it was pretty.
The one I have is huge, and it's I bought it when my kids were little, because they were always like, I don't want to go to bed. So since it was a full hourglass, so an hour before bedtime, I would flip it so that they would know they had
Oh,
till it ran out. And then as soon as it ran out, they needed to have their teeth brushed and then get into bed. There was no arguing, no, it was just, nope, it's bedtime.
Lisa says that food place was awesome. Trying to make more like those food videos.
It looked really good.
And Angel says she has blue sand in hers. I've never seen them with different colors. That'd be interesting to see.
I think mine just has white sand in it, or just sand. It might be brown sand. Kind of think it's white, but I don't know. I haven't timed it lately. I haven't flipped it. It's on the other. It's in the living room. It's up on a shelf.
I wanted to use it. You know, when I was doing the auction with my timer.
Yep.
Okay. I was trying to use it for that, but halfway through it would clog up. I'm like, oh well, it's pretty.
See, Karen said until they turn it back over, and at the same time, Kimberly says, how long did it take your kids to turn it over when you weren't looking? I don't think they did because of where I had it. Hey, Miguel, welcome in.
Hola, Miguel.
I don't think they did. I don't think they flipped it over because of where I had it sitting. But that's not to say that it didn't happen. And I was unaware. To my knowledge, it didn't happen. That was when they were really little that we used that, like elementary and under. So, y'all, Tennessee has gotten hot. Hot. Like, it went from, 70s to the low 80s to like 90 with a heat index in the hundreds, like literally overnight. And guess what, y'all? We had one whole weekend and a couple of days of no rain, and now it's supposed to rain all weekend again. Which is a bummer. But
we were getting thunder, but it didn't rain. I mean, oh no, it's gonna rain. No, I just wanted thunder. It's still thundering. It may come by when it feels like it.
But it's hot everywhere. I was talking to a friend of mine that's up in Canada, a friend that I met through work, and she said they were having heat advisories. It was up in the 90s. And then also Alaska has been having heat advisories. So I've been seeing a lot of people make silly comments online. Well, not silly, but they're making comments about, 90 degrees, that's not a heat advisory. But y'all, there are a lot of places in Canada and Alaska, they're not used to those temps. They don't have air conditioning. I don't care where you're at. If it's 90 degrees outside and you don't have air conditioning, you're hot. You're going to get hot in your house quick. And what they were saying about Alaska, they're in the summer, so now they have 20 hours of daylight because of where they sit in relation to the sun. So they have 20 hours of daylight. So it stays hotter longer.
Tracy's in North South Dakota. She said it's gone into triple digits up there.
Yeah, so I mean, Canada and Alaska are it's hot. They're getting some heat now. The lady that my friend her name's Pam also, but she bought a air conditioner back in the spring. She decided, because I told her last year, I was like, you need to get one. So she was funny. She's like, I'm trying to decide what temperature to keep my house at, what temperature I want to keep it at. She's like, I'm thinking 71. I just started laughing at her. I was like, you are never going to be able to go without an air conditioner now, because once you have one and you get used to one, it's even hotter when you don't have one, I think. Let's see. Karen said parts of Florida had rain today and lightning. Snow in Reno on Saturday And Mikey in Canada got snow Saturday. Are you serious? That
Yeah,
is wild.
he posted a picture of the snow on his furniture.
Wow. So they got snow and a heat advisory going. That's wild. I mean, maybe not exactly in his area, but just, Karen said the New York Fire Department used the water hose for the kids at the park, and it was so fun. Oh, cool. Angel said rained and hot tonight. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, it's been hot. I bought a tarp for for Max's pen, which, I mean, he can get inside, but he prefers to be outside. So I bought a tarp so he would have shade, which his pen gets the house shades it in the morning, and in the afternoon all the trees on the other side shade it. So there's not a whole lot of time during the day that it doesn't have shade, but I want him to have shade all the time if he needs it, So
it started raining.
So I put up a top.
It's been thundering all day, and now it's starting to rain.
It poured down rain here earlier, and the thing is, my phone, my weather app told me no rain today. And then one of the other girls said that's what hers was telling her. And they're like, do you have iPhones? And we're like, yeah. And like all the iPhones said no rain today. All the Androids had like a 45% chance of rain. I'm like, what is up? I don't know if they did. I don't know. I was like, yeah. And what's funny is as soon as it starts raining, if I open up my app, it's going to tell me 100% chance of rain and that it's raining. Sure enough, as soon as it started raining, I opened it up. Suddenly, there was a chance of rain today. I was like, that's ridiculous. Karen said yes, and he got his yard so pretty with the plants, and then it snowed. That's wild that it snowed. Because, I mean, especially on Saturday, because here on Saturday was hot. Like, hot. Yes. We had, like, the heat index was in the hundreds.
Not here yet.
Like 105, 109. I think the record was like 110. I think it was like 109.
Yeah, that's weird because usually we're the ones that are really hot.
Mm-hmm. Angel said, yep, that's what her iPhone app said. No rain. Mm-hmm. I was like, how can you tell me no rain? And then everybody else is like at a 45% chance of rain. And then, I mean, we could look at the radar and see the rain was coming, and mine still said no rain. I was like, well, that's a bummer. And I guess I'm going to have to like use a different app to get my weather until they figure out the main weather app on the iPhone, what's screwing with it. Because that's how I plan my stuff. That's how I plan what I'm going to do, as far as outdoor activities. But if I look at it and tells me no rain for 3 days and then it rains every day, that's no good. It did show rain on Friday, which we're supposed to have rain tomorrow, or starting tonight, rain tomorrow. I think rain Saturday and Sunday. Hopefully that'll change. But as of right now,
problem.
See, Miguel said, hot in Texas. Chickens use the pot holders to catch worms. And he's also having thunder at the moment.
Let's see what my app says.
I don't mind thunderstorms as long as it's just thunderstorms. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. As long as it's just a thunderstorm, a good old-fashioned just thunder and the rain.
Oh, it's cloudy conditions expected around 10 p.m. Well, it's 9:50 here, so it's down to 79 degrees now, though. It's gonna drop down to 74.
Let's see, it is. Mine says it's 80 degrees here right now, still.
It says by 6 a.m. it's gonna be 73.
I don't know what we're supposed to get down to. I'll have to look. They were doing the heat advisory, and the electric companies were asking people to conserve.
According to my schedule, my app here, 80% chance tomorrow, 50% Saturday, 50% Sunday, 60% Monday, 50% Tuesday, 40 Wednesday, Thursday 40, Friday 45, 50% set. It's gonna rain all week. But the highest it's gonna be is 91. I guess with the rain, of course, it's gonna be cooler.
Okay, let me grab my phone. Let's take a look. See. Let's see what it's saying. Let's see. Miguel says, don't want to lose power. My trailer will get hot fast. Yes. See, that's the thing. You know, as long as it's just a thunderstorm, thunder, and rain, I love the sound of it. I like to listen to the thunder. But the problem is, it seems like over the last several years, every time we get a thunderstorm, it comes with tornado warnings, straight line winds, you know, lightning strikes, which, I mean, that comes with thunderstorm, lightning. But, you know, as long as it'll just rain and not be destructive. Let's see. One daughter lives in Mesquite. Kimberly's ready to go back to Montana. She's getting a neck fan for her birthday. Ordered it 10 days ago from Amazon, and it still hasn't shipped. Oh, my goodness. Why not?
I would reach out to them.
Yeah.
I would definitely reach out.
And Karen said that Montana got snow, too, the other day. Oh, my goodness. Okay. So, see, mine's still showing no rain today. Lies. Okay, 40% chance on Friday, 40 on Saturday, 50 on Sunday, 65% on Monday and Tuesday. High in the upper 80s, 89, 86, 84. So yeah, rain all week, if this is accurate, which it may not be. Tammy says, hot in Ohio in the 90s. Yep, same here. Now we're supposed to get down into the 70s. Low 70s for night times, but I've got other weather apps too. Let's see what Channel 4 weather app's saying. Let's take a looky-see. But see, I like the one on my phone because it gives me the one for it narrows it down even closer to my house, you know. Karen says they're going to be 103 this weekend. Ugh, hot, hot, hot. Okay, heat wave to continue for a few more days, but the rainstorms and a cold front will provide a little bit of relief. Okay, hottest day of the year to come. Why aren't you showing me my temperatures? There we go. Oh my gosh. There's the heat index. That's hot. Hot, hot. Hot, 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 hot.
Okay. Feeling hot, hot, hot.
I want to see. I don't want to watch the live. I want to just see my 5-day forecast. Come on. Where are you at?
Give me a truffle. No, you forgot my truffle. No, remember I said peanuts and truffle? I did forget the truffle. Don't worry about it. We'll get it tomorrow. What did you get yourself? Cheetos. Okay.
Okay, so.
You want some Cheetos? No, I got my peanuts here.
70, 70, 70. Where? What?
What? So bad.
Why is it stopping?
You don't.
Why do that?
I don't.
See, this is why I don't like. See, it's not doing nothing.
There's something wrong.
Let's see. Angel says 84 there. Kimberly said she contacted them days ago, and they said they can't tell anything as to when it will get shipped until after it happens. What?
That doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. Okay, so now it's frozen. It won't do anything.
You got a weird shipper. You know what?
Yeah, agree.
I just noticed I did something wrong. I did one row on this one and 2 rows on this one.
Whoopsies.
This one's already done, so I'm going back and frogging this one to get that last row out.
Do both of them with one.
Okay,
so y'all, let's drop the question to the answer. So again, our category was Glassworks, glass in quotations, so that is part of your answer. A symbol in computing to indicate something is busy, or an old-time device used using sand to measure time. And everybody got it correct with what is an hourglass. Let's see. Karen wanted to know if it was shipping from Amazon. If not, that's why it may take longer because it's second party. But, they still give you like an estimated time. And if it hasn't even shipped and you've already paid for it, you expect it to ship within a reasonable amount of time.
Have they taken the money out of your account? Because when I ordered, they don't take it out until it ships.
True.
So if they're taking the money out of your account, that sounds suspicious.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Let's see. Karen says check the tracking from the start. Yeah, but they haven't. They're telling her it hasn't even shipped yet. And if it's in stock at the Amazon Fulfillment Center, then there's no reason why it hasn't shipped. Unless they're having like a worker issue. You know what I'm saying? And they need more people and they just haven't been able to physically fulfill it because they're lacking staff. But still, I mean, that's a long time for Amazon not to get it out the door.
Yeah. No, I order through Amazon and I have the money in my account, right? And when I go to check my like, oh, I have so much money in there, and it's like, oh no, I don't. Amazon hasn't shipped yet.
Oh, they have not taken the money yet.
Okay, that's one good sign. Because I know that they don't take it out until it actually ships.
But that's still stinky though that they haven't shipped it after that length of time, especially when you got it for your birthday, which was last week. Let's see here. Angel said Amazon's been having issues with shipping. It took a week to get her Fire Stick remote to arrive. Karen said, I've waited 7 days. They don't till it's shipped. Yeah. That's... So, y'all, I am just doing the lemon peel stitch for my blanket here, which is just a series of single crochets and double crochets. And apparently it's also known as the seed stitch. But you work a double crochet on top of the single crochet from the row below and a single crochet on the double crochet, which gives you a really nice textured fabric. I'm just going to cruise right along on this. And let me go grab the link here. Not the link, but the word. If you would like to drop your channel link for Mr. Nightbot.
Oh, she pushed the wrong button, guys. She'll probably be back in shortly. I mean, she's talking and I look up and her face is gone. Or her hands.
Or not. Apparently, I clicked on the banner and I went to click on BU and it kicked me out. Let's try it again. Type in BU, BEEYOU. And Mr. Nightbot will drop your channel link. Karen says, we have the Amazon warehouse here, so it's fast. I have an Amazon warehouse distribution center not too far from here, but,
It all depends on the situation.
Well, and a lot, it depends on what warehouse it's at, too, I guess, but.
Yeah, because just because you have a warehouse near you doesn't mean that they have the item.
Yeah. And there's Miss Lisa's channel and Miss Angel's. Y'all check them out, please. And Miss Angel has got faster internet now, so hopefully she'll be able to get some videos uploaded and maybe go live again.
Yes, I'm going to be joining her when she goes live.
And Miss Tammy, make it all one word. Squish it together.
She got it.
There we go. And there's Miss Tammy's.
I'm excited for Angel.
And if y'all missed the beginning of the live, I'm doing a let me turn my camera back around. Hold on before I tell y'all about that. Let me put Mr. Hooky Doo over here. Get in there.
Tammy says autocorrect.
I feel you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, before I flip my camera, we're gonna push these we're gonna back it up just a smidge. Because, I don't want to be everybody all up in my grill. So here's my blanket in all its colorful glory.
Very colorful.
So you can see the line up the middle there. That's just where I'm working I'm doing half a row per day. So
yeah, because it'd be really long if it was.
Yes. And then I'm doing 2.5 rows between each month because 1.5 rows, it just didn't stand out. But that way you can look at it and see where the months, and it'll give it a little bit more length. But yeah. Okay, so if y'all missed it, I'm going to be doing a giveaway on my channel for Christmas in July. I'm going to do a little video, show you what I'm going to be giving away and what you need to do to win it. If any other channels want to participate, all I'm doing is I'm going to create a playlist, like a YouTube playlist, so that people can go watch it. Whatever you choose to do on your channel, your giveaway, your rules, all that is up to you. I'm not really doing it like a true collab. I'm just going to have a playlist for everybody that wants to participate so that people can visit everybody's channels. It's just a way to kind of get visitors to your channel. And then I will, once you let me know, where's my banner? There it is. Email me if you want to participate. And when I do my video, I will tag you in it. If I've already done my video, when you email me, I'll just go back and edit the description and tag you in it again. When you upload your video telling about your giveaway, let me know, and I will add that video to the playlist. Easy peasy. And then people can come check it out. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have some sort of word. I haven't decided what that word is going to be. I don't want it to be something that is obvious to people that haven't watched the giveaway video, because I'm going to let you comment on a variety of videos. But I also don't want it to be, obvious that that's what you're doing. You know what I mean? I want it to be there. I want the people that have watched the video and are entering for the giveaway to be the ones that are getting entered for the giveaway.
Yeah, you don't want the comments to say farm. It would say, oh, it must be farm.
Right, exactly.
It has to be like a statement or something that you use that word in a statement.
Exactly.
So it's not that obvious.
So, but once I come up with how I'm going to do it exactly, I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to try to get my video posted on July the 1st, and then it will run the whole month of July. So that's how I'm doing mine. Then I'll announce my winner sometime the first part of August. So
I'll join you.
And Karen said, that's like talk, text, daughter sends. Like, what'd you say? It's all messed up. Oh, I do that all the time. And a lot of times I will just leave it because it makes me laugh. So I know whoever's getting it is going to laugh. And sometimes I will, like, if I know my friend is driving and she has her Siri, which she's got her Siri, I think it's a British guy right now, is the voice. And so I'll type stuff just because I know he's going to have to say it. Because I want to see if he says it like that. And I sent Liz a video earlier, and I'll send it to y'all because it was funny. Hey, Kelly.
Hey, Miss Kelly.
Angel said, sounds fun. But yeah, so if y'all want to be part of it, just email me here. Like I said, let me know. It's not a true collab. It's just something fun to bring visitors to your channel. And, just to have fun. And if you don't want to do a giveaway, like it doesn't have to be like a physical giveaway, I guess. You can do whatever you want. Just, I don't know what you would do. I'm doing a giveaway as part of mine. I guess you could do like a gift card, or you could do a physical prize, or whatever you want to do.
People that have patterns can do patterns.
Yeah, you can gift a pattern, or so whatever y'all want to do. That's up to you. Like I said, it's your rules, your channel. All I'm gonna do, I know what I'm doing on mine. I'm giving a physical prize if you're in the U.S. If you're outside of the U.S., I'll probably do a gift card. That way it can be open to everybody. But if you only want it to U.S. only, or if you are in Australia and you want it to be Australia only, or however you want to do it, if you're in England, again, your channel, your rules. I'm just going to have a playlist. Everybody will have to go to your channel, watch your video to find out about your giveaway, because it's your channel.
Okay.
I mean, and you could just, I guess if you didn't want to do a giveaway, you could just have a video on your channel just telling about your channel, and they can leave a comment just to still get people to come check you out. If you don't have the funds to do it, but you want people to come visit you and you want to tell a little bit about your channel, what you do, that works too.
Get to know me.
Exactly.
Come and watch.
Yep. So y'all, we're actually over the 1 hour mark. I've been trying to keep them at about an hour, just because that's been easier on me, because I still will sit here and continue crafting. So
I do that too. After my lives, I go an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours after I get off.
And I was gonna go. Okay, so Saturday night was this past Saturday was supposed to be my Let's Get Crafting live, but because of the craft show, I was just beat. But I came in here and I'm like, I'm gonna show y'all this magazine. I'm gonna show this book, and then I sat right here for like an hour. And do y'all think I never even turned on the computer? I did not turn on the computer. So, but anyway. So Miss Nancy, what you got going on your channel?
A little bit of everything.
Don't you have something going on in July?
No. I'm gonna do the Christmas in July with you. I used to do I was planning on doing how you call it?
Or was that in June? Did I miss it? Weren't you gonna have like a panel?
Oh, that's July 5th.
Okay.
The scavenger hunt. If anybody wants to join me July 5th, the requirements.
I knew there was something coming up.
The requirements are you have to have a camera that you can see yourself or your hands. You don't have to show your face, but you have to have a camera. You don't have to have a channel. We're going to have people in the chat, toss out different items to go and scavenge around your house. Doesn't have to be craft items. It could be household items. And the
yarn, I got you. A roller. I got you.
The first person that gets to the camera gets a point, and the winner gets a little certificate from me. It's just for fun. Just interacting with each other.
Oh, look, Miss Angel has been a member for 18 months. She says, love watching and learning something new every Thursday and Crafty Saturdays. Thank you. Let's see if it'll let me play a video without kicking me out. Hold on. Let's see. Wrong. Nope, that's it. Let's see. Let's give you. You know what you're going to get? You're going to get the Earl dance. Or not, because apparently it's not going to play. Let's try that again. Woo! Go Earl! Go Earl! Thank you. Woo woo! Thanks, Earl! So I was trying to do the dance. Okay, so I thought of an idea because Nancy said something, made me think of it. If you don't want to do like a giveaway, your prize can be a card. You can send a Christmas card in July. I know it won't be the end of July, but still, you could just send a card, just a regular card, just that says, "How do you do? Thanks for entering."
Or they can keep the inside of the card empty, and they can reuse the card for Christmas time.
Mm-hmm. Karen
Nancy,
says,
have you ever used the foam rollers in your Amis? No. I've used glue sticks.
you talking about the foam rollers like a roller like this? Are you talking about the pink spongy rollers like we used to use back in when we were kids to roll our hair and sleep on them?
I've used this for small Amis, a glue stick, or wooden dowel
For for their legs or their bodies and stuff
for their necks.
to keep them from wobbling.
He's got a glue stick in his head.
Karen said, "Yeah, Dollar Tree ones, them." She's talking about the rollers that you roll. Yes, the ones that kind of look like the old bend. What were they called?
I bought some of those. The ones that have a wire inside.
And you roll them down and then you fold them. Boop boop.
I bought them, but I haven't used them.
They weren't called Bendits. What were them things called?
I don't know.
She said they're good for the legs. Yeah, because you can move them. The ones I had weren't like that though. They were mine were by Conair, and they had a little round hole in the top of them, and then you roll them down and then you shove it through the hole. And them suckers get hot and they burn your fingers, but
I did buy this. Where is it? Is it nearby?
That's gonna bug me. I gotta go find out. Bendy curlers.
I bought this wire to use for one of my larger ones. So you can bend them any which way you want. But I haven't, as you can see, it's still in the roll.
I want to know what the name of them. I want to know the name of the ones from the 90s. I'm scrolling. Were they called benders? Is that what they were called? That doesn't seem right.
I don't know. As you can tell from my hair, I didn't use rollers.
We were all using them to look like yours. Okay.
My mom used to use the big giant ones that had like fuzzy on the outside.
That would stick in your hair. Yeah.
And she would have us sleep in them overnight. So for picture day the next day, so my hair wouldn't be so tightly curled.
Yeah, but those things, whoo, golly.
Yes, they hurt.
This one is called benders. Yep, they were called benders.
13.
Vintage. Somebody's got 1985 vintage Clairol benders. Tested and they still work. They're pre-owned. Holy smokes. $44.99 or best offer with $19.60 shipping.
That's expensive. I don't need
to. My dog chewed the cord off of mine. And I went to Walmart and they still sell them, the ones that I have. And I bought them for like less than $20. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't need them that bad.
No. This is what mine looked like, but only had the two colors. I didn't pay $35, but hold on, I'll show you. Oh, let me scroll back up. Let's see. Karen says Katie is making gummy works. They're so cute. Lisa said when her sister passed, she got her rollers, and why I took them is beyond me.
Karen said, Amis, you can use them for the Amis now.
She said the Celestial Homebody check her out. She makes amazing Amis and doing the gummy worms. Yeah, but they may not be the bendable rollers. They could be like hot rollers. I have some of those too. Hot rollers. Okay. Let me take down this banner and let me share screen. And show y'all the curlers that I have. See, they got a little hole in one end.
Oh,
mine's white, or maybe it's pink. I think it's white with a pink stripe. Hot sticks is what they're called. The ones that I have. I didn't have the Benders brand. I had these ones.
I don't know what I did there. I'm gonna keep it like that then.
And I still have them.
I finished the arm. I got two
Kimberly said
arms.
Kimberly says the ones that you heated were called hot sticks. Yes. Yep. And the benders. Let's see, Karen said she had those and the clip over and they hurt. I still have the hot sticks. I couldn't remember what they were called either. But the benders is what I wanted. But I think didn't the benders also heat up? Hold on. I think so. I think the benders also heated. But they didn't go into, yeah. Hold on.
I had the ones from Dollar Tree somewhere around here that I bought when I was making the Imkins because they suggested doing that for their necks because they got such big heads and big accessories for their heads.
Oh, yeah.
But I never used it.
I've got some of the ones from Dollar Tree. They had some purple ones, and then they had some that were a little bit thicker that were like a minty green. But y'all, look at these. They're definitely used. Hold up.
1 second.
The vintage Clairol. I didn't realize they were both made by Clairol. But that's what they look like, and you just folded them over and they stayed. But look at that. Try to clean that up just a little bit before you post it for sale. I mean, I know it's vintage and all, but still. I mean, they're showing all the little damaging on it. I guess that's,
I just dropped his arm.
And I'm guessing maybe that's just where it's burnt. But like where it heats up.
Earl was making fun of me yesterday, and I was stuffing the ice skates.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, "Do you have enough stuffing?" Those of you that don't know, I bought 20 pounds of it.
She did. She bought a lot. Kimberly said, I just braided my hair while it was damp and slept while it dried. Done that too. And if you did that and then and I slept in the pink spongy rollers, but I would braid it and then I would roll it on a pink spongy roller too. Yeah. So then I would look like a poodle. It would be so curly.
My hair growing up looked more like an afro than what it does now.
You've tamed the beast. I always wanted curly hair and I always had straight hair. And then I would get a perm every so often and no. Karen said the head was sore. Yes, and you take it out, it felt so good, and you're like, oh, my hair's
done. I've done relaxer a couple times.
Put a ton of hairspray in it.
But my thing was, I would go to a salon that says your hair's too black to work on. And then I would go to a black salon that tell you your hair's too white to work on. They didn't want to do the relaxer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, okay, now what? I got 2 arms.
Yay! All right, y'all. Well, we're going to get out of here. I thank y'all so very much for coming and joining us. And thank you, Miss Nancy, for popping up on screen with me. I appreciate it. And let's see. What have I got going on this weekend? Hopefully, I'm going to get some videos up. Since I didn't get the one up from last weekend, I'll hopefully get my crafty video up. If I get it edited. Hopefully, I will. Yep. Karen says, straight hair people want curls. Curly hair people want straight. I know. We all want what we ain't got.
Yeah, I got over that when it came down to the maintenance. You gotta do it every few weeks. No.
Oh, what the relaxing of it?
Mm-hmm. And then not only that, but that it's been over 20 years now since I've dyed my hair. That's another thing. It's too much work.
But see, that's kind of thing too. But like I'm used to straight, so I can just brush it. Curly you can't. Curly hair, you can't just take a brush and brush it. Lisa said she rather straight hair, never liked curls in her hair. Angel, as always, it was great being here. Have a great weekend, everyone. Yes, thank you. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to try to get a video up this weekend since I didn't get it up last weekend. I'll try to get it edited tomorrow since apparently it's going to rain. I will probably be inside, so I will try to get that edited and get it up. It's finally going to be the video for this hot mess that I did finally figure out how to do. What did I do with them?
On Tuesday, we might be able to finish this guy here.
Oh, it's right here.
My 70s camper. It'll probably be the last episode for him on Tuesday.
So if y'all have missed me showing these over the past couple of weeks. Okay, so this is what it started out looking like.
Hello, Miss Susan Burke.
Hey, Susan. So right here in the middle is a bald eagle. That was as close as I could get him zoomed in without it being all pixelated. So it's kind of like, where's Waldo? He's right there. Okay. So then I tried using this product and I didn't allow it to dry because of the way I had it laying on the silicone mat. And I made a big giant mess. But I corrected the error of my ways. And then here's this guy. This one was a picture taken by my friend. So now you can see the bald eagle. But I put this over this. So, and you can't even see this at all. So I think he turned out really good. So, but that's using this stuff here by Mod Podge. Photo transfer. So that's the video that I'm going to try to get edited.
And yeah, I can't use that since you require a laser printer.
Yes, it does require a laser, but you can get a laser printout from Office Supply Store usually, or some libraries have laser printers.
Angel says she needs a course on editing. And Lisa Knit says, bye all, have a great weekend.
Bye, Miss Lisa. But yeah, editing is just one of those things where I have to be in the mood to sit down and do it.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm pretty picky about it. But I've been trying to do some shorts and getting a little bit editing.
You see this gadget here?
I
have the video. I just haven't finished editing. Yeah, I've had it for months.
But I do have a lot of videos on my phone that need to be edited, and I find that it's just easier for me to edit them on my phone than it is on my computer. And I think it's because my phone is with me and I can edit sitting from the couch watching TV. But anyway.
Yeah, I use my computer and Filmora to do that.
But I should do it on my computer because it'd be easier on my eyes. But anyway, all right, y'all, have a fabulous, fabulous weekend. Let me get over here to my little videos here. We're going to try to play this right quick for y'all. This is for everybody that's here watching. This is for y'all. Maybe it won't kick me out. Because I appreciate y'all being here. All right, y'all. Remember, be creative. And until next time, happy crafting. Bye.
Bye.